Go ahead.
Today, I'm going to be talking about a serious problem which has been going on worldwide, and each and every one of you have been contributing to it, whether you know it or not. Hello, my name is Kameron, and today I'm going to be talking about pollution. Now, one of the main components in pollution is plastic. Now, it's in much of our daily lives. Now, here are some examples. First, it's in water bottles. There's trash cans. It's in cups. It's also containers made out of it. Some baskets are made out of it, and many things in our daily lives. So these right here are water bottles. Now, there are two types of plastics. The first type of plastic is disposable. Those disposables are single-use plastics that can only be used once before you have to throw them away. So basically, they're bad for the environment. Disposables are such as plastic forks, plastic spoons, or ketchup packets. Now, here's some reusables. Reusables can be used multiple times before you must throw them away, and it's much better for the environment. Some examples are reusable containers, water bottles like these. Now, here's how plastic is made or what it's made out of. Now, it's basically a process of combining toxic chemicals, which is mostly crude oil, and petrochemicals. And yes, plastic is made out of oil. And these chemicals are going to be very toxic if consumed. First, because look at your water bottle. It's clear, am I right? And crude oil is black. Imagine how much chemicals make to turn it clear, black clear, inside your body if you consume it. And it's going to be very bad for you. And here's what harm plastic does for us. Now, microplastics are invisible, but petrochemicals are harmful to living things that accidentally consume it. Okay, microplastics are invisible because they're basically melted plastic, and plastic is clear, so it's basically invisible. And petrochemicals are not good for people or anything that swallows it. Now, over time, the chemicals used in plastics, if we swallow it, it may cause mutations. I'll explain that later, and other harmful effects. Now, the ocean is polluted with microplastics because there's plastic in the ocean, a bunch of pollution, then it melts by the sun, and it just contaminates the water. And some countries' tap water, things you shower and wash your hands in, are full of this microplastic and particles. Oh, I don't see particles. And so here's how crude oil or plastics have affected sea life. Now, this poor fish right here has got a rubber band stuck around its neck. That is because of the pollution. The second fish right here, he has two eyes, which that must be painful. Then you have this sea turtle covered in a fishing net. Then we have also this tiny turtle with two heads. It probably accidentally ate some plastic. That's mutation. This sea turtle has eaten a bag of plastic because it thought it was jellyfish because they eat jellyfish, and it actually was jellyfish. And this poor sea otter, I think it's sea otter, it has a plastic bag around its neck. And the final one is this crane or swan covered in crude oil, which is brown or black. Now, next I'm going to be talking about trash islands. Now, over time, microplastics can grow into gigantic islands. But first, it starts really small, like a foot or two, and it's mostly made of disposables, usually not recyclables because they're made to be used multiple times. And if it grows, it'll become just like this, the Great Pacific Trash Dump, or the Great Pacific Garbage Patch, same thing. Now, it's so big that it's 1.6 million square kilometers in size, and it's over double the size of Texas. And last time I checked, which is 2 years ago, it was the size of Texas. So it doubled its size in 2 years, and it probably even get bigger if you don't stop this. In the photo, there's these people in here, probably swimming, and I'd say that's not safe because it gets into your body. Then you could probably end up with two heads one day, or probably one eyeball or three eyeballs. Creepy. Now, here's how you can fix this. It's actually going to be super hard to fix considering that it already happened. You can't just make plastics disappear. It'll take tons of effort from everyone, and not one person can miss out. First, I'm going to target fast food places because they use a lot of disposables. And don't you think fast food would be slow if they didn't wash everything? Of course, that's why they just throw in a bunch of disposables and everything is tossed out. Also, we have to change humanity and cultures because people are used to throwing things away, sometimes not in a trash can on the floor. And that's why we need people to get more used to doing this. And it isn't ghetto or poor just to rewash a regular water bottle, because rewashing water bottle could help a lot, because you never know where your trash goes, not just in landfills, but also in the ocean. And we also could use laws and politics to encourage a greener world by limiting the amount of plastic you could use, especially in fast food places. I'm not sure if we can keep it or not, but it's definitely tasty though. Now, here's minimalism life to help pollution. It's basically only buying what you need so that you don't waste anything. It's that you don't have to buy multiples. It saves money, of course, and so that you could use everything to their maximum usage. So this is basically minimalism life. That's all you need, really. And next, here are food and drink places that are accepting reusable containers. Now, when we're going, or anyone's going to restaurants, I think it's best to bring your own container because you can trust your water bottle more than their water bottle, of course. And then you can just refill it and then start drinking. Much better. But if you don't want to do that, then just use less condiments when you're at a fast food place because they just have a lot of stuff. Plastic is everywhere in there. And here is basically a future one-time use disposable products. Now, if maybe they can only be metal instead of plastic. If we don't stop this, it could end up just like this place right here, all polluted and trash all over the place. If not, if we can fix it, then we'll have a nice place like this. And mutations are already affecting sea life, and one day it will attack us. And finally, what can you do to help the environment? What can you do to make a positive impact? Maybe you can use these tips that I made to build a cleaner world. Thank you for listening, and I hope you take these tips wisely.